Hello and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Weekender show. Yes, we're into Friday already, and unfortunately we don't have our young commentators. I've had to cancel them this evening. Hopefully we'll be back next Friday, because if you've been reading my social media posts you will know that I'm in for an operation on Tuesday, and all being well I will try and get the young commentators in if I can climb the stairs. It's all about me, unfortunately, next week, so fingers crossed everything goes well. I'll keep myself as fit as I possibly can, because I need to. As we all know, I've got a skydive coming up on July the 10th. We brought it forward because the August the 3rd, 4th and 5th we were doing Hadrian's Wall. We were going to try and do a skydive just before we started Hadrian's Wall as part of the challenge. It's still a double challenge, but we're bringing the skydive forward, as I said, because we're not too sure what the weather's going to be like. And when we were talking to the Scottish parachute club there, they told us you could be waiting around all day. Now, if we wait around all day for the weather to change, how are we going to get onto the walk at Hadrian's Wall? So even the lads were saying, can we sort of bring it forward and just go to the Hadrian's Wall walk, where we'd be more prepared? We won't have to. Yeah, we could have done the skydiving straight into the walk, but unfortunately it doesn't look like we could do that now, because, as I say, what sort of a challenge would it be if we can't do it? We may not even do it on July the 10th. Again, weather permitting, that's the only way you can do a skydive. And we could be waiting around all day, but at least we have all day on July the 10th. We're not flying off to go and do Hadrian's Wall. That is going to be August the 10th. So I want to try and keep as fit as I possibly can beforehand, before going for the op, to try and keep myself fit as soon as I've had the operation, and fingers crossed I'll be right as rain. Not in a couple of days, I don't know. That is entirely up to the surgeon. It's up to me to keep myself fit. I can do that, hopefully, if it's not too much pain. And if the surgeon gives me the go-ahead, well, no one gave me the go-ahead to do the challenge, national 3-day challenge of the 3 peaks, if you all remember that. Okay, I was nearly gone, but I did it. I completed it, and I still feel good about that to this day, because I can't believe that I got through that. That was unreal, and it was great pushing by the lads who kept up with me, and even the guys who forced me on, because it was so easy to turn around, sit down on a rock, look behind me and go, do you know what, lads, good luck, I'm on my way down. But I didn't. I pushed on. Maybe it was last. Who cares? But at the end of the day, I got to grips with it, done myself proud, and the lads done us proud as well, and you supporters done me proud, and it was something extra special that I'll never forget. I done a marathon run, then I done 2 marathon walks to keep myself fit, to coincide with keeping fit for this feat that we have, to see what it was like to just manage to do it. We done it. It was great. To walk it, that is to keep us in peak fitness. Say peak fitness. For the Hadrian's Wall walk, 3-day challenge that is. So we're really looking forward to it. Whatever the weather brings, bring it on, because it's a walk. And I think we've got 1,000, one day of 1,000-foot climb. That would be nothing for us. We've just done 3 mountains, so the lads will be up for that one. But anyway, if you can help us out, Heart of Gold, please go onto our GoFundMe page, donate if you possibly can. We're trying to raise as much money as we can for kids suffering with mental health issues, and also vulnerable children, kids out there who basically have nothing as well, you know. And with what's going on, we all need to try and get together. We know it's hard times, we really do. Bank of England's haven't helped, interest rates going up, people struggling, we know that. But you know, if you can just put £1 in, excuse me, anything that you can afford to help us with our Heart of Gold initiatives, that'd be fantastic. We'd look forward to that. So what have we got this weekend? Wow, and I'm getting a frog in my throat again. That's probably because I'm worried about, I'm bound to worry about next week, aren't I? Because there is risk to it. It's a challenge for me. to go in. I don't know what to expect, but I do know what to expect. They're going to knock me out and do an operation on me. But at the end of the day, it's a same day operation that they're kicking me out. I don't know how long I'm in there for. But they throw me out on the same day. With a bit of luck they are, because if they keep me in, then I know there's something not right. So I look forward, I look forward to getting it over and done with. I've waited nearly 2 years for this. So, yeah, there we go. Anyway, enough about me. Let's get on with the Premier League. The Premier League, because there's no grassroots football, but there is in summer leagues. There is summer leagues taking place. I know there's one there, Jeffrey Humble again. Plenty of new teams there that'll go up and meet, talk to managers, talk to parents, and guaranteed every day. Not even too sure what next week's going to bring, because Champions League final, I've promised a young referee that I'll go and watch them as well if I'm fit enough and take some photographs. So fingers crossed I can do that. Well, let's just take one step at a time. Let's go for this weekend. Wow, I just knew Everton would be safe anyway. Liverpool, Manchester City. I believe, my honest opinion, I really, really do, that the pressure is on Manchester City. They're 1 point ahead. They were 14 points ahead of us one time ago. All you top pundits all sitting there going, yeah, Man City to win the league. No one's going to catch them. Man United second, Tottenham, yeah, fancy Arsenal. Liverpool will be lucky if they get in the top four. They may just survive. Cast your mind back. And how many of those pundits now changed their minds and went for Liverpool? You can't do that, can you, halfway through the season? No, you can't. They know better though. They really do, because they criticise other teams. Not that they were ever involved in poor decisions, offsides, mistakes, own goals. No, never happened to them. And then they'll slate another player for doing it, or another team for not trying. They were in those teams as well, believe me. Anyway, Liverpool, all they have to do is win. They can't do anything else. They can't really do anything else. Yeah, they can draw, but probably come half time, 3-0 up, Man City. If that was the case, then Liverpool will probably just sit back and what's the use, you know what I mean? What is the use of trying? Because they need to save all their energy for the following week, which is, excuse me, the Champions League. And the games have come really strange, haven't they? Because Thursday night, Aston Villa playing, then they have to play Manchester City on Sunday, who are going for the league. Why was it Wednesday, an empty day? Why wasn't that game, or all those games, likes of Everton as well, brought forward on the Wednesday? It just makes sense to me. Let them play there and give a little bit of a break for the last game of the season. Okay, all you teams are going on holiday planning, relegation teams, what can you do now? You're gone. Then we have to plan for the next season. So yeah, holiday mode, that's what will happen for most of the teams there at the weekend. If you're safe, no problem whatsoever, just go out and enjoy yourselves, especially if you're away. It's the home team that really puts on the show. They're not bothered about winning, losing or drawing. I don't think there's much competition in finishing where you are now. Man United, they've really struggled this year, but my thoughts are going to Liverpool Football Club, and I think the majority of you will all be doing that this weekend, because that is the one and only top game. All 3 o'clock kickoffs, so there's no disadvantage. Aston Villa playing Thursday, coming to play Everton Manchester City Sunday. They've had a nice break, had a nice win. Liverpool have had a tough game, Southampton. Game in hand, so they played during the week as well. Man City have had 7 days to recuperate, and they're happy about that. So it's gone into their favour really when you look at it. But what more could you say, dear me, about Liverpool Football Club? What more could you say? Indeed. We've had an unbelievable season, won the FA Cup, brilliant. Penalties again, every game's going to penalties. The Carabao Cup final went to penalties against Chelsea. The FA Cup went to penalties against Chelsea. I believe Liverpool were the stronger team in the FA Cup, my honest opinion. But it could have gone either way on penalties. We all know that that's what happens. And then you got the Europa League Cup final. Rangers and Eintracht Frankfurt. Wow, penalties. Even though Rangers were the top or the better team, this itch is terrible in my throat. I don't know what it is. Let's hope we get rid of that. Shake it off by next week, please. And then they've all gone to penalties. Now the Champions League final, would that go to penalties as well? It's a pity it doesn't go to penalties on the last game of the season, but Man City, lucky enough, the last two games they banged some goals in, and if honestly, my honest opinion, the teams they played just sat back, and I don't know what it is with Liverpool, but the teams we play all want to try and take us on, all want to beat us. I don't know what it is. Okay, they don't want us winning everything, I suppose. You know, quadruple, still available. Who would have been saying that at the start of the season? If we can win 3 trophies and win 2 trophies, that's fantastic. But what we've been in and what we've achieved has been unimaginable. And we've done it. And I think even you Evertonians and everyone in football must look at Liverpool. I know people are saying the whole country's after Liverpool winning things. It's not. No way in a million years. Man United fans don't want us to win anything. Except they don't want Manchester City. So I'm not too sure what side of the fence they're sitting on this weekend. Do they want the neighbours to win the cup, to the Premier League, or do they want them to slip up and their old enemies, Liverpool, who they all hate, want us to win it? I don't know. They're probably like that, don't want anyone to win it. They're probably turning the televisions off, not watching it. But that's the way the football's gone, isn't it? You know, teams don't want teams to win. Teams want to be the first to lift the quadruple, so they're not going to be on our side. Man City definitely not. They didn't make the Champions League final. They should have done, but they didn't. It's just one of those things. We face Real Madrid in a tough one, but it's going to lift Liverpool. Imagine if we won that league. Imagine if Manchester City, Aston Villa done us a favour, and Steven Gerrard picked the team, Coutinho, TMA, putting a couple of goals away at half time and then going defensive. What a game that would be. What a second half to the Premier League. It's obviously made history already, but what a weekend. Remember the last time Aguero, Man United thought they'd won the league, and then it went off to Man City, who got that, I think it was a last minute goal or last couple of minutes to go, and I think we were all made up then, but not now. I think everyone's changed about Manchester City because they're a massive money club. That'll happen to Newcastle United. Watch all the players going to them. They'll be attracting the top players. You feel sorry for the players that they want to get rid of. Who wants them? Where do they go? This is the way football is. It's all about money, money, money. And they're probably, the way the country's going, they're the only probably money-making people in the world. Look at the NHS, look at the struggling doctors and things, nurses, and you know, and when you look at the footballers, you know, one time we're looking at the footballers, they're our heroes, we love our sport, but I always believe there is far too much money in that game. Cap the wages, don't give it. Players are players. You come to a club, there's your wage structure, that's what you're on, regardless who you are. Like you go in to work, why make someone different? If your levels are better, you can look at it that side of things. Well, come on, you're in one team. That's what it is, one team. All be on the same money. You're on hundreds of thousands of pounds anyway, millions by the end of the year. All your publicity, all your adverts, that all mounts up. Bonuses. Give some back. Come on. Look at our communities. I'm talking Liverpool and Everton as well. Look at the communities, help them out. People are struggling. Big style. They help them. They will argue that they are helping out a lot. But they're your fans. Okay, we all have fans who come from all over the world. Every club has them. It's lovely banter. Liverpool accuse Everton of being supporters of Wales, and we're Swedish fans and you name it, Stockholm fans and London fans. The Evertonians accuse us of. They say there's no Scousers supporting Liverpool. That's great banter. That'll go on and on and on. But hey ho, that's what it's all about. Football. No young commentators. Apologies for them. No red cards this evening either, because the lads have been looking and studying. That's what they do. They give their red cards out. But now they're probably egging me on now, saying, go on, give Wayne a red card. He's not with you, Mal. Go on. I can't. I'll leave that to you lads when you come back, hopefully, for next week. And we can have a debate then all about the Premier League, the survival of Everton, all these clubs who've survived as well, the teams that are coming up, what do we fancy, who do we fancy coming up and taking them on, how's it going to be, will they come up and go straight back down? Teams seem to struggle at the moment because of that and not having the better players. Again, that's football, money talks. Anyway, what about DXTL? Yes, FC, look at us. I'm awaiting confirmation of my affiliation and also of my, if we get into a football league as well. We've applied for all that, we just sit back, we wait, and then we pay the money. This is the new kit, I hope you like it. This is what we're doing with our kids under 7s for next season. And if you look at the back there as well, we're supporting the referees, and why shouldn't we? We're supporting the Hearts of Gold. That's our initiative, that's what we're doing the walk for. The skydive, no ref, no game, absolutely brilliant. We're really, really onto it. And there is our new club logo. We don't cross the line. You see there, we had to do it in white because green didn't match. And it says there, alone we are strong, together we are stronger. Wow, look at it, nice line. And that'll get the kids motivated. There's the shorts as well with our logo on. Hope you like this. It's the kids love it. You might have seen the photo shoot there as well, carrying the number, carrying the logo. Everyone's made comments on it, loving it, and I love it myself. Made up thanks to MG Sportswear, UK based, who've done a marvellous job for us. Thank you very much, Gino. I've known Gino for over 20 years, so he knows what I'm like and the way we talk together, and still doesn't give me any discounts, honestly, so don't expect discounts if you go to, but the quality is brilliant, honestly, it really is, and I've dealt with him. Gino Rifanato, I think you'll all guess that he's Italian, so you can imagine the way the clothes wear, they really, really spot on. Gino, great job. Freebies now, come on. MG Sportswear, our podcast, don't cross the line. All these people are going to order off you now. Throw us some freebies in, please. Folks, I doubt it if I'll get them off Gino anyway. Well done. And also, we're still doing our Respect. That doesn't go away. We all know that. There's the wristbands there. Respect wristbands. Elasticated, fantastic. Everyone has turned around, put up upside down. For your whistle, there's your whistle as well there, referees. You can all go out there and be proud and wear it with pride, why not? And it gives a great message out. Show people were supporting you now, and that's what it's all about. You're a referee, you go out there, you do your best, you're impartial, and that's what managers and coaches and parents should understand, and the kids on the football pitch, and we know that, and we portray that message when we go out and about on the touchlines. We want respect. We've got summer leagues this weekend. We need them all to respect the referee, please. Just also support your team. Encouragement is key on and off the field of play. If you're part of a team, your child's part of a team, you're part of a team, you're with your manager, you're with your coach, your committee members, treat the committee fairly as well, and just go out there and applaud the kids for playing, and that referee as well. Shake the hand of the referee at the end, because it is a tough job. They're only human. They will make mistakes. We've got to support that. We all make mistakes. How we can stand there and accuse someone of getting things wrong is beyond me. You know, they're saying they're cheating the kids and things like that. No, as I just said, referees are impartial. We don't want any sideline referees. None at all. That is sweeping the country, by the way, and we're made up with Don't Cross the Line. No more sideline referees, please. We just want people who are fair, people who are understanding, and people who go there to encourage the kids to play football, let them develop their skills, and also encourage the referees by not shouting at them whatsoever and saying well done ref at the end. It makes a massive difference, you know. And I hear a lot of parents and coaches who are all shouting well done referee and shaking the hands of the referee as well. Now also for you referees, if you've all got county cup games this coming weekend, good luck to you. Go out there, smile, and I'm sure everyone's going to be on your side as well. In a real world, they will be. And I can't wait to get a drink of water to get rid of this itchy cough. Anyway, we've come to the end of our show without our young commentators, but they'll be back next week, hopefully, with me, and we'll be talking football through and through, and also grassroots football and maybe the walk and the skydive that's fast approaching. Don't forget, go on our GoFundMe page, please. Hearts of Gold, and you'll see us there, and the story's there all about what we're trying to achieve. And if you've got a spare penny, please throw it in for us. Every penny counts, and that's what we say, to raise funds to help more vulnerable children and children with mental health issues. Thank you so much for tuning in to us tonight. To all our listeners and all our viewers on DXTL TV from the touchlines, we'll be back again tomorrow for 7 p.m, if not earlier, because there's no football at all on Sunday. We'll see you tomorrow. In the meantime, put your feet up, relax, and have a great evening. Good night, God bless.